We decided to move house when I became pregnant with our second child. The house that we were in had too few bedrooms, not enough space downstairs and no garden, so it seemed the right time to move on. So we decided to go with Gascoigne Halman because we'd had a bad experience with our previous estate agents, and we were desperate to see if anyone could do any better. I walked into the office and spoke to Leighton, who immediately made me feel that we would have a much better experience. I was very honest with them and laid down sort of what I felt had gone wrong previously. And he went through each of those fears and just said, look, no, that's not going to happen with us. And on top of that, you will get X, Y and Z with us. And from there on, it just felt right and that we were going to be able to sell the house. One of the things that Gascoigne Halman did that was different to anyone else was when they talked through our property and what they were going to do in terms of the advertising, both the particulars that they produced and on Rightmove, was they said that our property was very similar to a lot of other properties that are available. Therefore, they wouldn't lead with the picture of the outside of our house because there are many houses that look exactly like that, but ours was more expensive than most others. So they changed it quite a lot and they actually put the picture of our kitchen because that was a key feature. That made a big difference, I feel. People saw the kitchen and then wanted to see the rest of the house. I have a toddler and also at this point a very young new baby, and so I stipulated that I'd need at least 24 hours notice, one so I could be out of the house, but two to just clear away the toys, the bump that comes with it. And they were very accommodating. I don't think I ever even got 24 hours. It was always like 48 or is next weekend okay. So all those viewings were done, although there was a lot of them, they were done in batches and with the minimal amount of hassle to ourselves. And I had a meeting with Gemma, Leighton and Katie, and we just talked through what on earth we could do that was different. The idea came up, they're actually turning the office into a bedroom. We turned it into a bedroom over the course of the next month or so, and then we got an offer and everything went from there. So they weren't happy to just let it stagnate at people are coming through, it'll get sold eventually. They wanted to move it forward. It was very friendly. Selling houses is notoriously one of the most stressful times of your life, and it is. I'm not going to say it was all roses, but it was an awful lot easier because I got to know them at a sort of a nice level. They were very friendly, still professional, but friendly, so whenever they phoned up, I wasn't like, oh, it's the estate agents. It was always like, oh, hi Gemma, yeah, what's going on? What they did was do a lot of work on who was going to view it. Every single viewer that set foot through the door, they could give background on, they knew they were in a position to buy, they knew what property they were looking for, so there was no time wasters. And they were specifically ringing people up that were looking in areas nearby, such as Didsbury, and suggesting Cheadle to them and our property. So it wasn't that they knew our property any better, but they knew who would buy our property better. That made a big difference.